All right, what's going on today, YouTube? Welcome back to your favorite cyclist YouTube channel. This week, we're talking about this little tiny light from the guys at KOM Cycling. But before we get into today's video, if you're new to my channel, make sure you head down below, hit that subscribe button for me. If you already are subscribed, make sure you hit that bell icon right next to that. That way you get notified every time I upload. That way you don't miss any of this awesome cycling content on this channel. So like I said, today we're talking about a bike light from my friends over at KOM Cycling. So, if you guys remember a couple months ago, we reviewed this guy here. So this is the quick release light 1000 lumen here. So this guy, 1000 lumens, super bright, head kind of twists back and forth so you can angle it towards the ground, has multiple mounting options so you can either mount it on top or underneath, stack things, whatever you want to do. Really cool light. If you guys want to see more about this one, I'm going to have a link up in the corner. You guys can take a look at that one. I made a whole review video on this guy. Now, for me personally, I don't need 1000 lumens. I'm not riding at night that often. Most of my riding is during the day, maybe morning hours. It's really not necessary to need 1000 lumens of light. That's kind of the only thing I was just like, it's not really what I need, but I ran it for a long time because it worked really well. Honestly, it fits right underneath there and it doesn't hit the bar. Kind of cool. So what KOM Cycling does for the rest of us that don't need 1000 lumen light is they offer this guy here. So this is the quick release light 350 lumen version right here. So you can see right here, size difference. Oh, you know what? We could probably stack these guys right there. There you go. So you can see the size difference right there between the two. There's a drastic size difference there. Obviously, you're going pretty much a third of the lumens there. And that's what a lot of us need, is something more just like a daytime running light, which honestly is what I use my lights for most of the time anyways. It's just daytime running. Make sure no one smacks into me while I'm riding on the road. So the 350 lumen light has some of the same features, has the ability to either mount it up underneath on your front mount. In this case, this is the KOM Cycling mount right here. Mounts right up underneath, or you can mount it up on the top as well. So you can mount it in two different places. If you mount it up on the top, you still have the option for mounting your computer up on the top. And if you mount it underneath, you still have the option of mounting something underneath as well. So in my case, I run my computer up on top, the light underneath, and then I run my dash cam underneath that. So I kind of run a bunch of things all on here. It allows you to kind of stack and add multiple items onto your out front mount. And it's worked great in my case. So offers both those mounts, which I think is a really great option just because it gives you multiple places to put your light. Really cool. You're not just stuck with having it up on your bars. Gives you that really clean look to it. Other than that, USB-C rechargeable, very good, charges really fast, and I will say the battery life on this thing is pretty nuts. I've been using this thing for, how long have I been using this for? I've been using this thing for probably 2 or 3 weeks of riding, and I have not charged it since I first got it. So, and it still says the battery is still good. So runtime on this guy, you can get up to 20 hours of runtime in the daytime flash mode, 15 hours in the low flash mode, 4 hours in high, 10 in low, 5 in medium, and 2 in high steady. So you got a lot of different options that this will go towards. Really cool. It's really cool. These last like forever. I don't understand how it still has battery, but it definitely does. And I'll be honest, even this 1000 lumen that I haven't used in a couple months, hold it out, light still says it is charged. So they hold battery pretty good. I'm honestly impressed by how well the battery lasts on these guys. So you can go ahead and turn this guy on. Nice thing about this one is it's set up as a daytime running light essentially. You turn this thing right on and it goes straight to that flash mode. Most common mode you're going to use for daytime running light while you're out just riding around. Gets people's attention, but you still has the light there. Still, if you go through like a tunnel or something, you're still going to be able to see well. So it kind of is that great option right off the rip. That's what it starts off to. Versus the 1000 starts off kind of on a steady beam, which, you know, is more for seeing versus being seen. So let's go ahead and flip the lights off. Let's see how this thing looks in the dark, of course. All right, so we got lights all off except for the one on the camera. So right here on the side, you got your power button right there. So if we go ahead and push that, see it turns blue. So blue means it is charged, ready to go. So we are set to kick this guy on. So let's go ahead, turn that light off, push and hold. There's kind of our standard flash mode right there that it kicks onto. So there we go. We got the low flash kicking in right there. Looks nice and good. Like I said, it gives you a little bit of light right there, but it still offers that flashing mode as well. Pretty much goes from 30 to 100 lumens. Go ahead and push that once more. We got our daytime flash mode there. That one goes to a 200 lumen flash right off the bat. Some people maybe like to run that. I feel like it's a bit aggressive, but that's just the way I feel like I need the lights to run on my bike. After that, we go ahead and go to our high flash mode. It's 300 lumens. Right off the bat, that's all 300 lumens right there. You can tell it lights it up pretty freaking solid. We have our low steady mode. After that, that's 100 lumens. Then our medium steady mode, 200 lumens. And then our high steady mode, which is 350 lumens right there. So it does a pretty decent job, honestly, of lighting things up for 350 lumens. It has a very wide beam pattern. Honestly, it's lighting up over here on the wall next to me as well as on the truck. It honestly gives a very, very good beam pattern in here. It's lighting up above, down below. It's not necessarily a focused beam pattern, but it lights up kind of everything around you, which is a good thing to have and get attention from realistically whatever side you're at. Yeah, this is kind of a daytime running light, kind of what this is. So being able to have that visibility from whatever side you are, whether you're on the side over here, the side over here, kind of a little bit up, a little bit down. You got that visibility wherever you are. And if you click it one more time, you get that low flash mode right there. And then turn off, we just push and hold that little blue button and off it goes. So personally, I really like the form factor of this thing and how much punch it packs for what it is. I mean, 350 lumens, it does a really good job while also being very small and out of the way. It's smaller than most of your modern cycling computers. So it's very small, out of the way, unobtrusive, gives you the light you need. It's really hard to beat, especially if this is kind of the light you're looking for, where you're looking for something that's going to keep you noticed during the day. This is what I run pretty much all the time when I'm out riding on the road. Even if I'm going on a gravel ride, I run that light still just because you never know. It's always nice to be visible versus potentially being invisible. So really nice light there. Let's go ahead. Let's look at the price online so you guys have an idea of what the price is here. So for the quick release light 350, we are looking at $59.99, which honestly for a light nowadays, that's about what you're going to pay for, 350 lumen light. It'll do the trick if you need to when it's dark. If it gets dark on you on your ride, 350 lumens will get you home. It's a good amount. Like I said, it gives a really good light pattern, very spread light pattern, which I think does a really good job. I think it lights up everything around you really well. And then daytime, it does what it needs to do really well. And like I said, I've run this for like 3 weeks, haven't charged it at all. Light is still blue on there, no problems. It's hard to beat a light that just has battery that just keeps on going. That's pretty awesome. So really cool light. If you're interested in picking one of these up, or you're interested in the 1000 lumen quick release light, I'll have links in the description down below. Check them out. Really cool lights to have. I think they do a really good job. And honestly, these are things that people are looking for a seamless way to integrate it into your bike with the out front mount that honestly uses these lights, and you can mount that again on the bottom, on the top, however it fits on your bike, however you want it to be. Doesn't take up a bunch of extra room, doesn't take up room on your handlebars. It's honestly hard to beat, right? Hard to beat that. So links in the description if you want to check these out. Big thanks to KOM Cycling for sending out the setup so I can test it out, see what I thought, share it with you guys, share you guys some cool products. If you guys enjoyed the video, or at least learned something today, give this video a big thumbs up. Appreciate the support. Any comments or questions, let me know down in the comment section below. Love talking to you guys. Love answering questions you guys have. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching today.